Hi, greetings. My name is Tomeicko Gilbert. I'm a mother of three living in Las Vegas, and I'm also an elementary school teacher. I have always been a performer, a writer, and I've won awards for that since middle school. As an adult, I've had record deals and I've been on television doing different little extra work. I also have two undergraduate bachelor degrees, one in English, creative writing, and the other in African American studies. I also have a master's in education. I would like to combine education and entertainment using my intellect and talent to help the masses have a better understanding of all facets of human life. As of the strategies for finding your life's task from Robert Greene's book Mastery, um, they all led to a similar insight, but for the sake of analytics, the insight I gained from Return to Your Origins is that after all of the hullabaloo, I was reminded to set a thought moment aside and remember what actions in life gave me the most joy. Um, and that was writing and acting. According to Greene, quote, I merely need to dig and refine what has been buried inside of me all along. Because, as Greene states, you must understand the following. In order to master a field, you must love the subject and feel a profound connection to it. And that's how I feel about acting and writing. Also, Occupy the Perfect Niche, the Darwinian strategy, the Matsuoka path was about living in dualities. And I like that one because it's about developing your own niche so you can enjoy doing your interest in Yuki Matsuoso's situation. She, according to Greene, um, in Mastery states science and sports were the two great interests in her life. So she evolved and learned how to become a neurobotic person where she created hands, which went into her love of building things and also it dealt with science. Avoid the false path. The rebellion strategy gave insight about really being clear about your integrity. Mozart was a child prodigy who had fame, he had fortune, and his father's approval. But when he decided to go deeper and he wanted to compose his own art, he challenged his father, and his father was very upset. So according to Greene, he was doing conventional pieces that pleased the royal court audiences and brought the family money. That just reminded me of when I was in the record industry, and I've had deals on the table, but when it came to the integrity of my music or my image that I wanted to display to the world representing myself, I would not allow myself for any amount of money to, as we call it, sell out. So I related to that. The insight I gained from Let Go of the Past, the adaptation strategy is the understanding of the need to evolve. Freddie Roach was bred to be a boxing champion, but he learned in reality he didn't have what it took in the ring. And so he could have quit. He was trying telemarketing jobs, but he evolved and became a profound boxing trainer. He actually created some technique that helped boxers that had never been before and helped them become winners. I have to learn how to use my technology and media to tell stories, and how the new technology to reach a newer generation. Find your way back. The life or death strategy. The insight from that is that sometimes you have to be willing to sacrifice everything: jobs, relationships, and even your own life. To fulfill your life's task. I related to that because in my turning point story, I left a stifling relationship and I left everything I owned. I took my three children and I left a long-term relationship because it was recognized that my ex was sabotaging my career, so I had to leave. And that let me know that performing and writing is my life's blood. It's not just a game for me. My dream career is to write, act, and direct, basically have my own production company. I would love to work with Issa Rae and Ava DuVernay. And my two personal goals that I can achieve in the next 3 weeks are to become more technically advanced and media trained and sufficiently use time management to ensure my academic success. And thank you for that. Mastery by Robert Greene, 2012. Thank you for your